Britain was left speechless when news broke on Kate Middleton's 44th birthday, and it wasn't a celebration anyone expected. In a moment steeped in history and symbolism, the Princess of Wales received a rare royal honor reserved for only a select few. The timing alone sent shockwaves through the nation, sparking speculation and admiration in equal measure. Now, royal watchers are asking why this powerful tribute came now, and what it truly means. Kate Middleton's 44th birthday was marked with a rare and deeply symbolic honor from one of Britain's most historic institutions, underscoring her enduring connection to the heart of the monarchy. To celebrate the occasion, Westminster Abbey rang its famous bells in tribute to the Princess of Wales, a gesture reserved for significant royal milestones and figures of national importance. On Friday, January 9th, at precisely 1 p.m. local time, the Abbey's bell ringers filled central London with a carefully chosen sequence of ceremonial chimes. The moment was shared publicly through a video posted on Westminster Abbey's official social media channels, allowing royal watchers around the world to witness the tribute. Accompanying the footage was a message that read, "The Abbey bells are ringing out to celebrate the birthday of HRH, the Princess of Wales," confirming the purpose and prestige of the moment. The ringing itself followed a highly traditional and technical pattern. Bell ringers performed 344 changes of Aaron Caters, followed by 544 changes of Spliced Surprise Royal. Complex methods that require precision, coordination, and considerable skill. Such sequences are not selected casually. They reflect centuries-old traditions within the Church of England and are often used to commemorate royal birthdays, coronations, and major state occasions. In recent years, these bell honors have become increasingly rare, making the tribute to Kate particularly meaningful. The location added another layer of emotional resonance. Westminster Abbey is not only one of the most important religious buildings in the United Kingdom, but also a place of personal significance for the Princess of Wales. It was there, in April 2011, that Kate married Prince William in a globally watched ceremony that marked the beginning of her life as a senior royal. Hearing the Abbey's bells ring in her honor, more than a decade later, symbolized both continuity and her evolution within the royal family. Reportedly, for generations, Westminster Abbey was widely known for a long-standing royal tradition, the ringing of its historic bells to mark the birthdays of senior members of the British royal family. The sound of the bells echoing across central London was more than a ceremonial gesture. It served as a public reminder of the monarchy's deep ties to the Church of England and the Abbey's central role in royal life. For decades, these birthday peals were a familiar and reassuring symbol of continuity, heritage, and national identity. Before 2020, the Abbey regularly rang its bells for the birthdays of 12 royals. The list reflected the core of the modern monarchy, beginning with Queen Elizabeth II and Prince Philip, whose birthdays were traditionally honored with particular reverence. Their 4 children, the now King Charles III, Princess Anne, the former Prince Andrew, and Prince Edward, were also included, highlighting the direct line of succession and the Queen's immediate family. In addition, bells were rung for Charles's wife, now Queen Camilla, acknowledging her established role within the royal household. The tradition extended to the next generation as well. Prince William and Princess Kate were included, recognizing their status as the future king and queen consort. Completing the list were their 3 children, Prince George, Princess Charlotte, and Prince Louis, whose birthdays symbolized the monarchy's future and long-term continuity. Together, these 12 individuals represented both the present leadership and the next generation of the royal family. However, this long-standing practice underwent a significant change in recent years. The COVID-19 pandemic placed serious financial strain on Westminster Abbey, which relies heavily on tourism and visitor donations to fund its operations. With prolonged closures and reduced revenue, the Abbey was forced to reassess which traditions it could realistically maintain. As a result, the routine ringing of bells for multiple royal birthdays was scaled back. In the years following Queen Elizabeth II's death, Westminster Abbey's bell-ringing schedule has reflected both the transition of the monarchy and the evolving approach to royal tradition. When the Abbey first announced its revised schedule for 2022, it made clear that birthday bell ringing would be significantly limited. At that time, the honor was reserved solely for Queen Elizabeth II and her eldest son, then Prince Charles, signaling a deliberate narrowing of the practice during a period of national uncertainty and institutional change. Non-stopping there, the situation shifted dramatically the following year. After Queen Elizabeth's death and Charles's accession to the throne as King Charles III, the Abbey updated its approach to reflect the new royal hierarchy. With Prince William and Catherine assuming their roles as Prince and Princess of Wales, they were added back to the bell-ringing schedule, restoring recognition to the next generation of the monarchy's leadership. The decision underscored their elevated status and their growing importance within royal life, while still maintaining a more selective system than in previous decades. So far, Westminster Abbey's official website has published its bell-ringing schedule for the first half of the year, offering a glimpse into how the tradition is now being managed. Among the listed occasions is the ringing of the bells to mark Princess Kate's birthday, a gesture that highlights her prominence and public standing. King Charles's official birthday will also be celebrated with bell ringing in June, continuing a long-standing royal custom that distinguishes between a monarch's actual birth date and their formally observed birthday. June will be a particularly notable month for the Abbey's bells, as Prince William's 44th birthday is scheduled to be marked during the same period. This pairing emphasizes the close alignment of the king and the heir apparent within the modern monarchy. In addition to royal birthdays, the Abbey's schedule also recognizes key figures of national importance beyond the royal family. On June 10th, the bells will ring to honor the 69th birthday of Sir Lindsay Hoyle, the Speaker of the House of Commons, reflecting Westminster Abbey's broader role in commemorating significant constitutional and public offices. In recent years, the Abbey has become the home of Kate's annual Together at Christmas Carol service, an event that has grown into one of the most anticipated fixtures of the royal calendar. More than a festive tradition, the service reflects Kate's emphasis on compassion, mental well-being, and community support. It brings together volunteers, frontline workers, families, and individuals who have made meaningful contributions to society, reinforcing the Princess of Wales's commitment to service and inclusivity. At her 2025 carol service held last month, Kate personally penned a message to guests that captured the tone and purpose of the evening. Acknowledging the challenges of uncertain times, she wrote with warmth and sincerity about humanity's shared need for belonging and connection. "We are drawn by an instinctive pull towards belonging and connection," she reflected, emphasizing the quiet power of human relationships. She continued by noting the reflective nature of the season, writing, "There is a softness to the season that reminds us of something easy to forget, that what we do matters." Her message went on to highlight the lasting impact of everyday actions, reminding attendees that our words, our choices, and even the ways we look out for one another, they ripple outward. Framing the carol service as more than a musical celebration, Kate described it as a moment of collective togetherness, offering space to honor both visible and invisible bonds that unite communities. What do you think about Kate Middleton's 44th birthday? Leave us your comments in the section below. We hope you have found this helpful video. Don't forget to leave a like, share, and subscribe to the channel if you like it. Thank you for watching this and see you in the next videos. Goodbye.